In just a few hours, the impeachment trial of President Trump will begin on Capitol Hill.
And it promises to be a battle between two political parties. Eyewitness News reporter Trang Do is live in the CBS 3 News Center with what to expect as the trial gets underway. Trang.
Well, Janelle and Jim, this is expected to be a showdown. Republicans want a speedy process, but Democrats are pushing to hear from 4 new witnesses with ties to the president. House leaders called on all 4 to testify during their inquiry, but the White House directed them not to comply. As President Trump arrived in Switzerland overnight for the World Economic Forum, the Senate's impeachment trial is set to kick off with what's expected to be a hotly contested debate on the rules.
McConnell is hell-bent on making it much more difficult to get witnesses and documents.
Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's proposal gives each side 24 hours over 2 days to make their opening statements. Then 16 hours are reserved for senators to submit written questions to both teams. It also does not admit the House evidence without a vote.
High octane for the United States Senate, and it's my hope that we'll push through that and have that motion to dismiss and get through this national nightmare as fast as possible.
Democrats need 4 GOP senators to vote with them if they want new witnesses to testify. Pennsylvania's Republican Senator Pat Toomey says he'd like to wait until after the question period to make that call.
We'll decide whether it's the view of the Senate that we need to hear from additional witnesses, and if so, which ones, and whether we need documentation. We'll make that decision at that point, which I think is a sensible way to proceed.
A new CNN poll finds 69% of Americans believe new witnesses should testify.
Mitch McConnell wants a fast trial, not a fair trial.
Senator Bob Casey says the Democrats would like to hear from the president's former national security advisor, John Bolton, acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney, and 2 of their direct reports.
If they have information that is in defense of the president, we should hear that. But if they have information that's consistent with the record in the House that led to impeachment, we should also hear that.
Some Republicans have signaled they do want to hear from relevant witnesses, though the White House could claim executive privilege to block them from testifying. Now, if witnesses are called, it could extend the trial by several weeks. And the White House would like to see the trial end, though, before the State of the Union, which is in 2 weeks from today. For now, we're live from CBS 3 News Center. I'm Trang Do, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Trang, thank you very much. And stay with Eyewitness News and CBS News for live coverage of the impeachment trial. You can also get the latest online on our website, cbsphilly.com.